Hey there, all craft beer lovers. It's the Cider Fanatic here. We have a beer on the table, and today we are heading towards Germany, and we are taking a look at a very, very interesting pastry stout. And you who are following my channel, I guess you're very well aware that I'm a big, big Imperial Stout fan, and even more of a big pastry stout fan. So we have a brew from Sudden Death Brewing Company. Cool name there, a little bit ominous name, isn't it? Out of Germany. And this is their We Don't Give a Fudge. Imperial Oatmeal Milk Stout infused with chocolate, fudge brownie, macadamia, and marshmallows. We have a 330 ml bottle here, and it clocks in at 10% ABV. Fudge off, pretty cool. Let's see here. So there you go. You have the ingredient list there. So my German is a little bit rusty, but it says hops and yeast, natural chocolate brownie extract, natural macadamia extract there, and natural marshmallow extracts. So they are basically using a lot of extracts for this to produce this beer. But I mean, a lot of big and famous craft beer companies are using extracts, of course, today. Omnipolo, for instance, I would say one of the top Imperial Stout, adjunct Stout producers in the world. They are using extracts. So I don't see any problem with that. So yeah, with that said, guys, we're going to open this beer. There's the bottle cap. Definitely one for the collection if you are a collector. There we go. Pretty cool label as well. Isn't that the hockey mask that Jason Voorhees wore in the Friday the 13th movies from the 80s and 90s? I don't know. Sure looks so. But yeah, guys, let's get this beer out and see what we have. Oh, there we go. Almost dropped the camera there. Yeah, guys, no smoke there. Let's get this one out and see what we have. There we go. There we go. Looks really, really nice. Looks very, very dark, as it should be, of course. There we go. And I think everything will go in there. Yeah. Yeah, there we go, guys. The beer is out. Let's see what we have done. We have a jet black beer into the glass. Looks really, really nice. Barely ahead there, dissipating quickly. It is, of course, the alcohol in this one. So, yeah, guys, let's get a whiff and see what we have in this pastry stout from Germany. Definitely a little bit of chocolate in there. Milk chocolate, perhaps. Yeah, so to be honest, I only noticed the chocolate in here, to be absolutely honest. And even that chocolate smell is a little bit subdued, so yeah, maybe a hint of roasted malt in there, but not much. So with that said, guys, we're gonna dive in and see what we have. Cheers! And here's to Sudden Death Brewing Company and their We Don't Give a Fudge Imperial Stout. Cheers! Okay, first impression. The mouthfeel is very thin for a stout, to be honest, which is a little bit disappointing. It's very thin, and I do like my pastry stouts, and I mean all my stouts with a little bit of thicker, gloopy mouthfeel to it. But I mean, this was very, very, very thin. You do get the roasted malts in there. You do get some milk chocolate for sure. Maybe a little bit of a hint of a marshmallow sweetness in there. I'm gonna go again, guys. Yeah, maybe a hint of nuttiness way back there in the flavor spectrum, but not much. So yeah, guys, I mean, yeah, there's definitely a sweetness to it. The overwhelming taste sensation here is the chocolate. I mean, the chocolate is pretty nice, to be honest, but I don't get really any macadamia note in here. The marshmallow, well, a little bit of sweetness, but I mean, it could be right about everything. So not really a marshmallow sweetness, to be honest. So with that said, I mean, Sudden Death Brewing Company and their We Don't Give a Fudge Imperial Stout. They are using lactose in this one, and it is a little bit surprising because it's very thin. A very thin body to this beer, and I'm not a big fan of that. I do like some heavy Imperial Stouts, heavy pastry stouts. But guys, it's not really bad, but I mean, it's a little bit disappointing in some areas. Let's go for a final sip and then we'll rate it. Yeah, guys, a little bit of bitterness in this one as well in the back end. Dominating flavor is chocolate, roasted malt, but a little bit of bitterness, little itty bit of alcohol in it, but not much, so it kind of conceals the alcohol pretty well. But unfortunately, it lacks in several areas. It is lacking with regarding to the mouthfeel. I lack some macadamia flavor in there, more of the marshmallow. I mean, yeah, it is what it is, guys. Not a bad beer, but unfortunately, not what I expected. So, rating-wise, I'll give this one a 3 out of 5. It's not a bad Imperial Stout, guys. It's very, very nice, but I mean, it lacks a few items here, which it is actually advertising on the label. So yeah, but 3 out of 5 from the Cider Fanatic. So glad to have tried this one actually. Sudden Death Brewing Company, We Don't Give a Fudge Imperial Stout. That was everything I had for today, guys. Thumb me up if you like the review. Chime in and comment if you want. Have you tried it? What did you think of it? Have a good one, guys. See you next time.